Why is Minnie on here?
You want to check my shape on? Let's do push-ups together again. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do.
Hi guys, so it's Monday morning. It's been a hectic weekend. We never got paid. We got paid this morning. So I'm probably going to try to go out and get groceries because we super need them. Dan and I both spent a good chunk of last night cleaning the kids' room. So Christmas is coming up in like 2 weeks, and I already know of a few big gifts that my mom's getting the kids, and then I'm sure my dad is going to get them some big gifts. And we have a small area. Like, our house is small, my room is small, the kids' room is small. We only have so much space for anything, so we're very conservative about the stuff that we hang on to, just because we don't really have a choice. We either are going to live in a mess or only what we need. So that's kind of like our approach. In fact, I'll just show you really quick what we did yesterday. We spent like 3 hours cleaning this room. It gets done so much faster when there's 2 people. Like, a lot of the time when I'm doing it by myself, it takes me half a day to get this room set the way it needs to be. But since Dan was helping me, we did it in a lot shorter of a time period than normal. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I took the crib out of here and put it in my room because it just makes sense. Luna was sleeping in a pack and play because she had a co-sleeper, like a sidecar co-sleeper when she was a baby, when she was really little. So she outgrew the sidecar, and then we put another pack and play in there because that's basically what the sidecar was. It was just a small pack and play. And that's what she had slept in, with a mattress in it too. But then I realized that the pack and play and the crib are almost the same size, but the crib is an actual mattress and like sturdy bed for her. So I don't know if I mentioned this before in the vlog, but I did this a couple weeks ago. So that changed up the layout of the kids' room because now there was this big blank spot in their room where the crib used to be. So here's the crib now. I have that much space to walk, but I would rather just have her in here with us and sacrifice my space rather than having to take her into the other room every night. This is just what's working for us right now. Eventually, I think that what we're gonna do before we add on to our house, because we're gonna add on another room, and this room is gonna become one of the kids' rooms, and then the other kid is gonna stay in the other room. Before we do that, we're going to just probably get bunk beds for them. So I don't know, that's what my thought process is on that. But this was actually a really good decision because she was always sleeping in here. Like, we never really would take her to the crib. We did it like a few times, maybe. And so we just kind of, I got to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna accept the fact that it's easier just to have her in our room with us. And we might as well put the actual bed in our room where she's sleeping. And then we have all of this other room in here opened up to do whatever we need to with it for the kids. So this is the space where the crib was, and the way that we have it set up now is so that stuff can just be kind of moved to the side, and then we can fit new toys in. So like, I know that the kids are getting, for my mom, they're getting the VTech ice cream cart, so now I have room for that. And then we also got the kids a table and chairs for Black Friday. I already hauled that in my Black Friday haul. Now I have room for that. So those are the things I was kind of thinking of, like, I need room for that table and chairs. I need room for that ice cream cart. So Dan and I switched things around a little bit to make it easier for us, and also fitting in the new stuff that's gonna come into this room in like 2 weeks. I feel a lot better, like my mind feels more at ease knowing, because I don't know if you guys have kids and you ever do this where they get all of their Christmas presents and then you just have a pile of presents sitting there because you have nowhere to put the stuff. That definitely will happen to me sometimes. So here we go. So I kept this as is, just the lamp. The changing table we still use a lot, and then diapers stay up there. Then we have all of Rory's clothes, pants and shirts, and socks, underwear, pajamas. And then this is kind of like the catch-all drawer. So we've got Luna's bows and like clips and stuff, some bibs, some hats, And then some extras like safety kit, and then some extra shoes for Luna that I had bought. I just stuck up here. And then we've got all of Luna's pajamas, Luna's socks, and then this is just like her bathing suit and different stuff like that. And then all of her pants and all of her shirts. She has so many shirts. It's crazy. So that's the dresser. Use this to distract Luna. It just starts, like you saw, it just kind of goes off and starts playing. You just push this little starfish thing over and then it'll play several times over. But this is a useful thing for Luna for when she's really fussy and we're changing her diaper. Like, we'll just hand her this and she calms right down. So got that up there, her bows. And then we got Rory a little tree from Target. It's just got a lot of ornaments that he likes on it. All of his little Spider-Man ornaments and then a few others. This is like a keychain, but yeah, so we just put this little tree up because Rory was really wanting a special place to keep his Spider-Man ornaments. So did that for him, and then we actually moved the toy organizer over here because of course I can't have like a blank corner, so I thought this would be best over here. So we've got the pirate ship lamp, the R for Rory, the rainbow, and then this is basically empty. I just kind of stuck Groot there so that it wasn't so empty looking. And then we just have a bag of extra Hot Wheels, but this can easily get put away because our Hot Wheels bin is full. So I took a bunch out and they're just in a bag. We've got action figures and cars, just like usual. And then Luna's mini car. We kept one thing of blocks and we got rid of the other thing of blocks. We've got their little spiral thing. All this open space, which is really nice. And then we actually took all the plush out, and I had Rory choose plush that he wanted on his bed and had Luna choose plush that she wanted in her crib. So these are all the ones Rory wanted. Of course, these ones are just seasonal. He's got all the ones he liked on there, which is nice. And then of course his bed. And I moved the rocking chair over here so that we could have more leg room because over there it was crammed. And then
I love you.
Love you too. And then this way we can sit next to the kids, read them stories. And then of course they still use this a ton. So that's why I still have it and I haven't let go of it yet, because it gets played with every single day. And they love it. So got that. And this actually folds up too. I'll show you. Yeah, so that folds up to that size. So if I want to fold it up, I can. And the table we got is a folding table, so we don't have to have it out all the time if we don't want to, which is actually really nice. This would fit over here too. So this, we just have the little Zany Zoo and that's it. It's the only thing we have over here. So I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I think the kids are gonna really like it. Yeah, Rory tore out a bunch of books and now he's putting them away. This is how the bookshelf is for now, but I think we're going to be getting a book rack to add to this because they have a lot of books. So I think that we're going to get them a book rack. Of course, the closet, you can't really see much because the light, I had lights, but they burnt out. So we just have the kids' clothes, of course, all up there. So the clothes they wear currently are on each side, and then clothes that they can wear but don't wear that much or they're growing into are up here. And then we have just some big toys for Rory, just like we had before. We got rid of the IKEA play kitchen. I had set it right here. It used to be there, and then I moved it into here because I just didn't have space and they weren't playing with it that much. And then I took it out and we're getting rid of it because they're done with it. They don't play with it anymore, really. So all of the play food and dishes and their coffee set and microwave is all in here. And then if they want to play kitchen, they will have their table set up that they can play kitchen at their table. So that's kind of what we're going to do instead. And then over here I have all of the art stuff. And I'm probably going to get bigger bins that match these ones, but I'm just using these for now. Down here we have all the rest of the plush that didn't end up on a bed but we still wanted to hang on to. And then over here is all of Luna's toys. So this might go into the third cube like we had before, but we put them away just to keep more space open for when they get Christmas presents and stuff like that. So I think that was kind of our thought process. Sorry, I tried to go fast. I'm sorry if that wasn't very good, but that's what we did yesterday. It was super tiring, but I think we got a lot done, and I think that we're going to be much happier after Christmas because we will have more room in here. Luna's playing with a book. Oh, a little Minnie Mouse book. She's cute. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. I was feeling like just kind of grumpy because we weren't paid yet, and just bothered by how just disorganized everything was. I get like that, where I just want things to be organized. So I feel better about that. So in here, now that that's done, I'm trying to put away Christmas stuff because, or put out Christmas stuff I should say, because now it's December 9th. It's that point where you better have your stuff out by now. Otherwise you're getting to be a last minute person. I don't know, that's just how I feel. So I've had this stuff sitting out, ready to be put out for a while now, and I just haven't made the time for it. So making the time for it right now, it's time. Like, we really need to just get this done. I feel bad that Dan's not here and that he used up any time with me cleaning the kids' room rather than helping me put decorations up. But I mean, he was here when we decorated everything else, and I really actually needed more help with the kids' room than I do with this. This is easier than cleaning the kids' room. So it's more useful that he was helping me with that rather than this, because this isn't going to take me that long because we already have a lot of stuff out. So what I have is, I have 5 garlands that I need to put out and do something with. 1 box of ornaments still to do something with. I might not put that many of those out, but I still want to acknowledge them and see if there's anything that I want to put on the tree. What else do I have? Oh, I want to do the mantle. I need to do something with the mantle. This wreath that we bought, I want to put it on the front door. And then I just have some nutcrackers, which I think I am going to save for Dan because that's more his thing, but I will probably choose where they go. Other than that, I just have a few strings of lights, and that's all I'm doing this morning. I just want to get these boxes out of here. I'm sorry if this is like really talky and annoying, but I'm going to get this decorating done. So I'm going to start probably on the mantle because I got it all emptied off now. Like right before I picked up the camera, I cleared off the mantle. So here we go. This is what my mantle looks like, all empty, just the mirror. And this is all the stuff that was basically on it. I want to add a garland like I always do and some lights.
Look!
Okay, so I have done one little thing. I got out 1 string of lights and I put them up here. They're like the teardrop twinkling lights, so I really like them. So I know I want that, and I want this tree that I picked out specifically to go on the mantle. So yeah, I have it right in the center, sort of. Try to put it in the center. Let's see. And I think I'm going to add a garland. I'm trying to decide which one. Usually I do this one, because I like the silvery look. Sure. I always try to put this one up, but it never works. Maybe I'll try again and see if it works. Yeah, my problem with this, maybe I just need to go get a different garland. It's just lopsided. It's all full over here and then it just trickles down to nothing, which doesn't really work on a horizontal surface. So maybe I'll put this thing vertical this year, find somewhere vertical to put it, and then I'll probably just stick to my tried and true garland. This silver one down here. Okay, I got the garland up. I really like it. I can see why I always pick this one for the mantle. I do think I will have to replace the actual greenery on it because it's starting to get old. I'll probably transfer these pieces onto a different garland unless I find something about as good. But this definitely is going to need to be replaced because the greenery is starting to get yucky. But for one more year, it's good. I really like how it turned out.
Bye.
until I have my tree. And then I think I'm gonna put up my Merry Christmas sign. So I'm gonna do that really quick. Okay, that's kind of what I've decided on. If Dan hates it, I'll change it, but this is what I ended up with. I tried to put my antique up there, but his base is too wide. So I went with this one. No, it's a decoration. So I went with this one. This is my Macy's Santa that I got the year I worked at Macy's. Yeah, I like him too. He's one of my favorites. But I'm not sure if I like the way it looks as far as like balance goes, because this is so much wider than this. But I kind of like it. I don't know. I'm debating. This is just how I'm going to leave it for now. I might change it. So I am like so OCD, it's ridiculous. I just finished. I took my time, which before when I put all the ornaments on the tree, I did like 2/3 of them, and then I had the kids helping me, and it was just kind of chaotic. Now it's not perfect at all, like to any extent it's not perfect, but it's looking way better than it did when we initially put the ornaments on the tree. I actually spent time and I tried to arrange them so that everything's kind of more flowing together rather than just globbed on. So yeah. It's looking really great now, and I'm really happy with how it looks. It's so pretty. I'm feeling better about my decorations. Like I put up my elf several years ago. I got him from Nordstrom's, and I covered up the plug for the star with him. So I did stuff like that. I was trying to hide cords and just make it look prettier and more polished looking. So I'm going to show you really quick what the tree looks like. I'm sure you've seen it in the background of a few videos, but see, I still have a few gaps. Like, I can't avoid it. Some of them, like, it's hard to close up those gaps, but I did my best. I don't think this tree has enough ornaments on it, and that's part of my problem. But I'm fine with it. I'm really happy with how it looks now. So, it's rotating, so there's ornaments all over it. Not just on one side. We love our stars that float around on the ceiling. They're so pretty. And my elf is very prominent now. I like him. I tried to concentrate ornaments that Luna's allowed to touch on the bottom again. Like, she had pulled a lot of them off, and then so it was looking kind of empty and sad. So that's why I wanted to take some time to fix it up and make it look better. So, did that. I'm so happy. And then I just got Rory over here working on his own little project. He's decorating this little tree that we got from a family friend. She gave it to him. He's having lots of fun. He's not wanting to share, but
yeah, that's a lot of Christmas. A lot of Christmas, huh?
I'm probably gonna hang this on their door. I just need to get a command hook for it. But for now, it's just where I put the advent calendar. So, doing that. But I just need to deal with these garlands, and I think I'm gonna try to hang up right here. I think I'm gonna try to hang up a few lights to hang some ornaments off of, because we have special ornaments like Dan's ornaments. He wants to be able to see them better, and I have a few Disney ones that I'm just worried about Luna grabbing, like our Disneyland one right here. This one I don't want the kids getting, because this was like a keepsake we picked up from Disneyland when we took Rory. And then I just have a few like filler ones that just look really pretty. So I want to try to hang up some lights there to start on that project. Good job, Rory. Look at your tree.
Yeah, I have a snowman, a snowman. There's Santa and all the presents. That's a present, a stocking, a candy can, a stocking, and a snowflake, and this is not a snow. That's all.
Good job, buddy.
That was a hat. So
yeah.
that's with me. I
Yeah.
was waiting last week. There's a blue present though. There's a candy can.
I like it. You can take them off and put them back on whenever you want, okay?
Yeah.
That's your tree to play with.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so fun.
Okay, I got quite a bit more done. Not completely done yet, but that's probably a good thing because then Dan can help me finish. I'm wrapping up because it's 1:20 now and I need to leave at 2:30, so I want to get out the door early so I can make at least one stop, get coffee. That's why I stopped early, so that I could do that. But I wanted to show you the last bit of what I did. This garland I realized would be good for around a door frame because of the way it has one long one. So the long one went all the way around, and then it had 3 short ones. So I put 1 short one around the top, and then I did 2 short ones here. And it actually looks really good. So I finally found a purpose for this garland. I haven't had a good use for it since I bought it. I just really liked it when I picked it out. I'm happy. Now I finally found a good use for it. So around the door, it's almost even. Of course, if you just look at it, you don't really notice. Yeah, so 2 coming down and then 2 going around. So there's 1 long one that goes all the way around. I covered the little hook thing with the bow, and I'm repurposing this bow, and I might, depending on if it falls more and blocks the door, I might lift that up with a tack. But I just used 2 tacks here, so 1 there, and then 1 here and 1 here. So I'm trying not to use too many tacks, but I like how it looks. Over here we had it hanging here for like a month because they were on sale that one day. But I put them up here over the sink to kind of add some festivity over here. Because we like hanging garlands above the sink, and thought this one would be a good one for up there because it just really pops out and it's like a neutral color. Yeah, I liked having it up here. I think I kind of wish that I had bought 2 and then I could have had it go all the way across, but I think this is good just like that. Rather find a use for that garland than just leave it kind of hanging next to the fridge. It was pretty over there too, but I think this kind of gives it more of a showcase than just having it over there. So, and then I'm trying to keep it a little bit neutral in our house and just really spreading things out more instead of having all the decorations in one spot. So I have that there, and then I got out another wreath that I had made. This was my first wreath when we moved into our house. I made that, and then this is my other wreath. I moved it over, and then of course I've got my Merry Christmas and just my Harry Potter village over here, which I think I did. Yes, I filmed Dan that. Suggested that I put a little scarf on here to kind of make it a little festive, so I put this one on there. I might change it out, but for now that's what I got. And then we've got our really cute gnome blanket with our nice pillow. This pillow has been amazing. I love it so much. So I put that up there. Try to keep the couch as cozy as possible. And then I put the other garland up here. So we have just our wedding photos are kind of hiding now. I pushed them back. I don't really want to take everything down. So I left everything up there mostly, and then I just kind of squeezed the garland up there as much as I could. You know what? It is looking kind of dark up here, so I think I will hang up some lights too, but I'll do that probably tomorrow. And then I did find, this was kind of hiding. It's our little tree candle holder, so I kind of pulled that out so it could be seen better. And then yeah, I just love this garland. It has little bits of snow pieces on it. It's kind of nice. So yeah, I like that little pop of color up there. So yeah, we have my little music box over there with some trees, but I think this is where a good chunk of the nutcrackers are gonna live, over here. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, because I have this big blank spot. So of course, you already saw the tree. So I tried switching. I don't know if this is how it's gonna be, but I tried switching them to see if I like that better. I don't know. I'll see what Dan thinks. I hung up my stockings. Dan's probably gonna be mad at me for doing that without him, but I like them. And then I'm still working on this. Gotta figure that out. This is what I have left to work on. I have lights in both of those, and then I have nutcrackers and stuff like that in there. So, and then I need to find a home for this sleigh because I took it down off the mantle. So I need to find a home for that. And then I have this garland left. It's the only garland left. I never finished this yet because I just want to focus more on getting out the door, and this will take a while. So this will probably be where I start when we finish decorating. This is going to be my first thing to start on, and then I'll finish everything else after that. So yeah, provided that Dan actually approves of what I did today. I don't know if he's gonna like it or not. I have to find out if he likes it. If he doesn't, then I'm gonna have to change things. But now it's time to get that wreath taken care of.